It's back to Cam with more on the footy finals, big guy.
We're going to check out the NRL final first of all, and later in the show we'll do the AFL boys too. Some great guests for you. Peter Peters, better known as Zorba, a legend at the Manly Football Club, and we've got Robbie Kearns, a legend in his own right at the Melbourne Storm. And it's great to have you both on the program. Let's start in Sydney with Zorba. Mate, this has been 10 years in the making, but you've seen the club through some pretty lean periods.
Yeah, Cam, it's a great day for us on Sunday. Coming back from the dead, we were only hours away from being in receivership and out of the NRL a few years ago. So it's probably indicative that we've got together as a community. Our coach is one of our great legends in Desi Hasler. We've got a backup team with Noel Crusher-Cleal and Jeff Tuvey, and we're back in the big time and we're loving it. And the people of the Peninsula, it's a mufti day at the schools on the Peninsula today, and it'll be maroon and white, a sea of maroon and white in the schools, and we reckon we're going to have 80% of the crowd there on Sunday.
Zorba, we read that someone has had $200,000 on Manly. He'll collect $570,000 if you get across the line on Sunday. Do you know who this mystery punter is?
I've got a bit of an inkling. He's always followed the club, and he's got plenty of the ready. So let's hope it's smart money.
Yeah. Well, what is the likelihood that he'll collect? Do you reckon?
Well, we're quietly confident. We're not a side that's coming out saying, "Hey, we're going to smash them." We've got a lot of respect for Melbourne, but we think we're the side that has worried them all year. We've won 4 out of 5 against them. We've been the first try scorer in our last 17 games. They lost there last year. They'll have demons floating about them. We are not expected to win by many, except within our own tight group and our community. And we've got this little bloke. He's a lucky charm. He's been with us for all of the season. He's been everywhere we've played. We think we're indestructible with this little fellow. He's got such a big heart.
Thank you very much. That being Alex Marr, who has stuck with the club all this year, as you say, and never mind Matt Orford and Brett Stewart and all the strike power. Alex Marr is the lucky charm for Manly. Look, I don't know that Melbourne needs any lucky charms. They seem to be able to fight their way out of any situation, and Robbie, they proved that last weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been the form team all year. They've been the most consistent team over the last couple of years, and last week's game against Parramatta was a very, very tough game, very physical. The boys were hurting afterwards. They had a couple of rehab days on the Monday and Tuesday, but it's starting to rain down here now, so hopefully that weather's heading up towards Sydney over the next couple of days, and there will be a storm coming up there by Sunday afternoon.
I reckon you can keep the rain in Melbourne. I think it's going to be a beautiful day on Grand Final Eve here in Sydney. But Robbie, look, what are your feelings about the points that have just been made about maybe Manly having a little bit of an edge over the Storm when they come together?
Yeah, look, I think the only game we've played them this year, they beat us 13 points to 12. It was up there at Brookvale Oval. Matty Orford kicked the field goal in the last couple of minutes. So there was nothing much in that game. It was off the back of an Origin game, so I think we're missing 1 or 2 players, but no excuses. They were the better side on the day. It's going to be a great game of football. I think I'm predicting a very close scoreline, but I think Melbourne Storm are going to be too strong on the day. I know for a fact last year's loss against the Brisbane Broncos in the Premiership decider still burning for the boys, so hopefully that's going to be a little bit of added incentive that they don't want to go through that pain again.
Very well put. Thanks very much, Robbie. Great to see you looking in very good shape too. You, Zorba, you fill out that T-shirt beautifully as well, mate.
Thanks, Cam. Go the Eagles.
Good luck to both of you on the day, Sunday. You'll see it all live on 9.
It's going to be sensational.
It will be sensational.
Both guys making really good points then. That's why everyone's so 50-50 on this one, aren't they?
Yeah, that's